Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning Indonesia and welcome back to MTV News. With me Annisa and we're going to show you the hottest news in recent days. President Joe Biden will speak with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Sunday. Several staff for Joe Biden urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to ease a non-remitting military crisis on Ukraine's border. Biden, a White House official, plans to speak by phone with President Zelensky to reaffirm U.S. support for Ukrainian sovereignty and integrity, discuss about Russia's military buildup, and review preparations for upcoming diplomatic engagement to help de-escalate the situation in the region. The call comes days before U.S. and Russia officials are set to meet in person in Geneva on January 10. Amid the Russian military buildup on Ukraine's border and ongoing tensions, Zelensky spoke with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken earlier this week. Biden told on Friday that he made it clear his call with Putin that there will be a heavy price to pay if Russia invades Ukraine. They also made it clear to Putin that if he makes any more move towards Ukraine, they will have severe sanctions for him. They will increase their presence with their NATO allies, and it will just be a heavy price to pay for it. Biden said that Putin has agreed to 3 upcoming conferences in Europe, including U.S.-Russia diplomatic talks led by U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman on January 10 and Russia-NATO talks on January 12. Putin agreed that they will have 3 major conferences in Europe in the beginning of the month, with their senior staff that relate to OSCE, or Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. And so he didn't refuse with any of that. During his call with Putin on Thursday, Biden urged him to take steps to ease the crisis on Russia's border with Ukraine, warning again of dire economic consequences should be proxied by Putin with an invasion. Putin told Biden that introducing new round of sanctions against Russia would amount to a colossal mistake that could lead to a complete breakdown between 2 countries. Blinken spoke Friday with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg about upcoming engagement with Russia in the NATO Stability Dialogue, according to a readout from State Department spokesperson Ned Price. During his call with Biden, Putin again offered little clues to his intentions, what the U.S. official described as a serious and substantive discussions, during which Biden laid out 2 paths for Putin as he continues to amass Russian troops on the border with Ukraine. One diplomatic route toward de-escalation and one focus on deterrence using economic sanctions. Enhance U.S. troop presence on NATO's eastern flank and increase assistance to Ukraine. Which path is chosen will depend on Russia's action in the period ahead, saying there will be serious costs and consequences should Russia proceed with its regional aggression. Biden also told Putin that U.S. did not plan to deploy offensive weapons in Ukraine, Ushakov said. Putin noted that this is one of the key points included in the draft. As many as 100,000 Russian troops have remained amassed at the Ukrainian border, despite warning from Biden and European leaders of a serious consequences should Putin move ahead with an invasion. U.S. officials also say that Moscow is engaged in a massive disinformation campaign meant to undermine Ukraine's government ahead of the country's national elections. Alright everyone, that was all the news we have served for you today. MTV News Chris and I say, have a wonderful time for you all. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.